परम पूज्य स्वामी जी। Let's all wish together.
स्वामी जब फाइनल बैठेंगे तब फाइनल करेंगे, नॉट शांत।
Jai Shankar and a very warm good morning to His Highness Swamiji, trustees, members of the Governing Council, respected guests, dignitaries, faculty members, and students. It is with immense joy and gratitude that we welcome you all to this blessed occasion. We are truly honored to have such esteemed guests with us. We are especially blessed to have with us today our Param Pujya Swamiji, whose teachings have guided countless souls towards peace, wisdom, and enlightenment. Please join me in extending a warm and heartfelt welcome to Swamiji, whose presence here today fills us with divine blessings and joy. School clap go. Prayer means the purification of one's soul. It takes away negative thoughts from our mind. Let us start our day by offering prayers and seeking blessings. Let us all take a moment, close our eyes, and bring ourselves a calm and peaceful state. Now, I would like to call upon Teacher Reshma Gaikwad to lead us into the Sabha Prarambha Pratna.
दक्षिणास्य समारंभा शंकराचार्य मध्यमा अस्मदाचार्य पर्यंता स्मर्या गुरु परंपरा श्रुति स्मृति पुराणानम आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शंकरं लोकशंकरं शंकरं शंकराचार्य केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। परिज्ञानाश्रम श्रीगुरुशङ्कर परिज्ञानाश्रम शङ्कर सद्गुरु केशव वामन कृष्ण पाण्डुरङ्ग आनन्द परिज्ञान गुरु सद्योजात शङ्कर सद्गुरु गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Thank you so much, Teacher Reshma. May the spirit of this prayer guide us in our paths, drive our actions, and be the light that never dims. Let's begin the event with these positive vibrations around us and within us. Now that we are all feeling blessed and ready, let's welcome our principal of the primary section, Mrs. Kanchan Kadu, to deliver the welcome speech.
Suprabhat, Jai Shankar and Namaste. I, Mrs. Kanchan Kadu, HM Primary Section, feel honored and blessed to have been bestowed with the responsibility of welcoming our esteemed guests, our dignitaries present here amidst us today. We express our deep sense of gratitude to our Param Puja Swamiji for having accepted the invitation to visit the school and inaugurate the computer lab and robotic labs today. Thank you, Swamiji. We all at Paridnyanashram Vidyalaya feel fortunate to have been blessed with your divine presence today. I take this opportunity to welcome all our trustees, members of the governing council, dignitaries present to grace this occasion. I am at a loss of words to give an introduction of Param Puja Swamiji. However, I would take this opportunity to give a brief introduction of Swamiji for the young students of Paridnyanashram Vidyalaya. In doing so, I also seek your blessings, Swamiji, and seek forgiveness for my mistake or error if made unknowingly. Born on the 13th of November 1964 in a Saraswat Brahmin family, Swamiji has always been an intelligent, bright child who has had deep spiritual inclinations since childhood. Swamiji, as a young child, loved cars and was definitely fond of archery and target shooting. Swamiji mastered many sports like karate, yoga, and many languages also: English, Gujarati, Konkani. Swamiji is a voracious reader and also has a great sense of humor. Swamiji's journey from a sadhaka to a sannyasi and ultimately to the Madhyadipati has been very inspiring. Swamiji reached the stage of self-realized mastery after 13 long years of tapasya and discipline at Mount Abu and then at Sri Chitrapur Mutt, ascending the Pitha to become the 11th Madhyadipati. Swamiji has been an exemplary reader, showing directions, leading minds and souls in the direction of self-realization and service to humanity. Swamiji's Ashirvachan has always made profound impacts on those who have witnessed it and have been blessed by his words of wisdom and inspiration. Swamiji is a true embodiment of compassion and empathy. Swamiji has led the cornerstone of Paridnyan Foundation to fulfill the dream of Sri Chitrapur Mutt 10th Guru, Param Puja Paridnyanashram Swamiji. Under the umbrella of Paridnyan Foundation, many programs were initiated under the leadership of Swamiji, like Samvit Sudha, Parimochan, Yuvadhara, and many more. Swamiji has initiated many programs to provide financial help to small farmers from rural background to help them develop better agricultural practices by providing financial support. Establishment of the Sri Valli High School is meant for providing quality education, which is a milestone in itself. The school provides free food, books, uniform to students. Schools at Mangaluru, at Malapur and Kerala are blooming under the vision, supervision and guidance of Swamiji. We at Paridnyanashram Vidyalaya are definitely grateful to you, Swamiji, for your presence today and are eagerly waiting to listen to your Ashirvachan at the end of the program. I extend my deep gratitude to you once again. I offer my gratitude to you at your lotus feet and request you to bless us all, the student, the staff, that we may start working relentlessly towards the goal that has been set by our chairperson, Shri Kadle sir, to make our school the finest and the best in the entire taluka. With this, I extend a warm welcome to you once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your welcoming words. School clap go. Phala Samarpan is a Sanskrit term used in Hindu spiritual practices, which translates to the offering of the fruits. This concept is deeply rooted in the philosophy of Karma Yoga, one of the paths of yoga described in the ancient Hindu scriptures like the Bhagavad Gita. I would now like to request Shri Praveen Kadle sir, trustee of Karla Education Trust, to do Phala Samarpan at the lotus feet of Param Pujya Swamiji on behalf of Paridnyanashram Vidyalaya. Thank you so much, Praveen sir. School clap go. Now, I request the school council to please felicitate the dignitaries. Music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm to life and to everything. To begin this auspicious event, here comes the school choir with the welcome song. A big thank you for such a spectacular start to our event. Your performance has indeed radiated a warm welcome to everyone present here. School clap go. गीता श्लोक को दुनिया के बड़े बड़े विद्वान पढ़ते हैं और मानते हैं। गीता श्लोक में वो क्षमता है कि वो हमारी सारी परेशानियों को चुटकी भर में खत्म कर सकती है। I now request our students to kindly come forward and recite the 12th Adhyay of Bhagavad Gita. Let us receive their recitation with respect and devotion.
अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्ततानि परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्ता स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोगेता से मे युक्ततमा मतः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वद्रगमचिन्त्यं च भूतसमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियामेन्द्रियाग्रामं सर्वत्र समभूतयः तेषां भुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषा अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसा अव्यक्ता हिरनिर्दुःखं देहवर्तिरवाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरा। भवानिरचिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसा मय्येव मन आदस्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय। निवशिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः। अत चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम्। अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छातुं धनञ्जय। अभ्यासेत्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्मा परमो भव। मदर्थमपि कर्माणि पूर्वं सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि। अत एकदप्यशब्दोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः। सर्वकर्मफलत्याग यथात्मभूयतात्मवा। श्रेयो ज्ञान अभ्यासा ज्ञानाज्ञानौ विशिष्यते। ज्ञानात् कर्मफलत्याग त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्। अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्र करुण एव च। निर्ममो निरहङ्कार समदुःख सुखक्षमी। सन्तुष्टो सततं योगी यथात्मानो निश्चयः। मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धि यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः। यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः। हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगै मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः। हरिवेशः शुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यतः। सर्वकर्मफलत्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः। यो न रुष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान्यः स मे प्रियः। शत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समसङ्गविवर्जितः। तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित्। अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिर् भक्तिमान्यः प्रियो नरः। हेतु धर्म्यामृतमिदं यतोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धया मत्कर्मा भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियः। हरि ओं तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः। Thank you.
Thank you for such an impactful recitation. We are delighted to have some of our youngest and most enthusiastic students with us today. Their pure voices and innocent hearts are about to fill the air with a sacred melody that will uplift our spirits and connect us to a higher realm of peace and devotion. These little ones will be reciting the Paridnyan Triyadashi before us.
नाशवशिष्यादं स्वानन्दाभुतिवर्जितम् आनन्दाशमिनं वन्दे परिज्ञानाशवं गुरुं योपासनोद्याने मायूरं विद्यमं सदा यशक्रे तं नुनो निष्टं परिज्ञानाशवं गुरुं ये दीपनमस्कारे यस्य वैराग्यदीशिका जज्वालतं सदा वन्दे परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं शास्त्रशोधने यद्वत् तद्वद्यन्त्राणि शोधने कौतुकयस्य तं वन्दे परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुम् अवहरो यो भू शिवयो भवयो निशं तं वन्दे सिद्धिसम्पन्नं परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं देवसमदुष्टा ज्ञानी व्याघ्रमदुष्टहे आसीनस्तं नुमोहादं परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं रस्वतमपीतः सारस्वतजमर्जकः यकाशीतं तुला वन्दे परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं आकुतस्य प्रवृद्धो वयोवृद्धाशयो भवो यः कारुण्येन तं वन्दे परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं धनुर्निपुञ्चक्रे विश्ववस्पालयं करं वस्वाकारं नुमत्तं श्री परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं श्रीरमेन्द्रोय सवाद्वेदान्तवासिता गीतासक्तं नुमत्तं श्री परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं प्रसन्निकर्षक्रे तथाहं ग्रहचित्तदे यस्यासीदुदयं वन्दे परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं तथैवोदकादक्षो रथयात्रावहेषितुः यश्चक्रे तं नुमोजस्तं परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं निर्माय दुर्गाय ससर्गयोर्नोदतम् अपवर्गप्रदं वन्दे परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं अपवर्गप्रदं वन्दे परिज्ञानाशमं गुरुं श्री श्री परिज्ञानाशमयतीश्वराणां तुर्याशमालं विद्रूपकालं स्तोत्रं पठेभ्यः त्रयः प्रदग्धः प्राप्नोति पुरां करुणां गुरुणा थैंक यू
Thank you so much for the beautiful and heartfelt recitation. I would now like to request our esteemed headmistress, Mrs. Kanchan Kadu, to present the annual report.
I take this opportunity to put up a small presentation in front of our esteemed guests today, Param Pujya Swamiji and our dignitaries present over here. The basic concept of having Paridnyanashram Vidyalaya established or set up in Karla was to provide holistic education to the children in the rural areas in and around Karla. So the basic objective that we are achieving when we are setting our vision and mission is to develop competencies, develop skills, knowledge, develop the right kind of attitude, and groom the children to turn out to be wonderful citizens of the country. And to achieve these goals, there are certain highlights that we have initiated since a couple of years. We have also started implementing the new education policy, and to do so, there are various methodologies, various training programs that are being conducted so that experiential learning can be implemented at the school level. Teachers are provided rigorous training so that they can provide the right kind of experience, which is hands-on experience to the children in the classrooms in all subjects possible. We also have phonetic sessions or phonic sessions conducted because basically understanding the background that the children come from, exposure to English language is a little challenge. So to enhance English learning, spoken English to be taken care of, pre-primary to standard 4, we have phonic sessions conducted on regular basis and teachers are trained formally for these classes. During the entire journey, it was observed that we did have some children with learning difficulties. To take care or to cater to such children, to help them move ahead, overcoming their learning difficulties, this year from August 1st, 24, we initiated something that we call as improvement classes. These classes were primarily meant for focusing on the basics of English language, mathematics skills, basic reading, writing. We have set our targets, and I'm really glad to share that at least we have made some impact, some change. It could be a very nominal one, but these improvement classes have really helped. I would also like to add over here that our teachers have voluntarily agreed, and they are taking children, dividing them into small groups. These classes we conduct every day, early morning, as soon as we come, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So the response of the parents have not been very satisfactory, but we have been able to achieve some target over here. In order to ensure that our children are groomed properly for the holistic development so that they turn out to be confident individuals, we have also initiated something that we call as a Scout and Guide training program for our younger ones, that is from class 2 to class 5. Under this Scout and Guide training, they are taught about different methodologies. Initially, we have started with the songs, the basic theme, the idea as to what is Scout, what is Guide, what is the role, what is the history behind it. And through interactive games and through a playway method, they are introduced to the concept of being volunteers, taking responsibility, developing companionship and teamwork when it comes to handling certain issues. So this is just the first step. Gradually, as we move ahead, we'll be taking up in the higher classes as well. In addition to this, I'm glad to share that we have also started with the Eco Club, and the response of the children has been very, very fantastic. 5th standard students particularly are very innovative. I would like to highlight that because they have come up with wonderful projects. They have come up with different kinds of skits so that we have special assemblies and create awareness at our school level as to how our ecosystem is very important, what all little things that as a student, as an individual I can do so that we can take care of our environment, of our nature, plastic to be banned, good habits. So small activities are taken up and teachers are playing definitely a very important role in that. In addition to the academic improvement, there is one more initiative that was started, that is for daily vocabulary building. So taking up dictation words, initiating special assemblies or having assemblies with a new word for the day so that the children learn it and practice it so that it becomes a very active part of their vocabulary rather than just having a list of words to rote learn. So that has been initiated. To go ahead with maths and develop the proficiency in maths, we are celebrating Mathematic Days. Teachers are under the guidance of our academic coordinator, we do have our maths team being actively participating in conducting various activities, keeping in mind the NEP guidelines. So those are also taken care of, and maths becomes a very interesting subject that boredom, the fear factor is ruled out. So that the basic operations of mathematics is taken care, and the fear factor once ruled, I'm sure children will go loving mathematics as they go to the higher classes, and that will benefit them. We are grateful to our management and to our donors who have wholeheartedly contributed to the STEM and robotic lab. This has really added a feather to our Paridhanashram cap, I would say, because children are really eager and excited to go to the STEM lab and get hands-on experiences in learning the technology. I'm really glad to share that our level 1 training has been completed, and this has helped children to explore. There are many children who are very inquisitive, and personal experience would be they get a lot of opportunity under the guidance of the able trainers who are coming all the way from Pune. So we have put up a small presentation, which I'm sure everybody would love to see. The children are, this has helped them to explore, to do a little bit of research on their own, which I feel is very positive change. We also are blessed to have digital boards in 2 of our rooms. Digital boards have helped the teachers to plan their lessons, and difficult concepts, be it related to maths, be it related to chemistry, or many other subjects, it helps the teachers to convey it through the digital boards. So digital boards are definitely a big asset to our children, and I am sure that they also enjoy a lot of audios and videos that we share with them. We can bring the whole world to them in the AV rooms. In addition to this, I'm glad to share that we had Mahavachan Utsav celebrated this year. This was an initiative that was taken up under the guidelines of Maharashtra State Board. Under this Mahavachan Utsav, it was mandatory for schools to participate. We did a small change in it. We started the reading culture in our school. Under this, the children were issued books of their choice. Initially, it could be Marathi, Hindi, English, and we divided the children. The number was very small, but we did have very good response from the children. Small children are now getting into the habit of reading books because of Mahavachan Utsav. That reading culture has been initiated, and our library, I'm grateful to the donors who have donated the library books willingly. We have got 2 to 3 times books donated in the last few months, and they are really wonderful, full of pictures, and I'm sure children are enjoying it. So this is a small step that is taken ahead so that reading culture can be initiated at the younger age. Librarian is doing a wonderful job. In this also, we are issuing books to the smaller kids as per their age, so that they take the books home and gradually, smoothly, they move on. So they move away from mobiles and move towards books. So this is a small initiative. We have also enrolled our students to Standard 5 government scholarship exams this year. The number is very nominal. We have around 60 plus children, but we have 25 students who have willingly enrolled for these classes. The basic objective would be that children get an opportunity to participate at different scholarship level exams. They are groomed in that particular manner in terms of mathematics, language ability, intelligence, mental ability, basic language skills. So for that, we have started an initiative. Teachers would be taking care of these things, and parents have been very supportive in this particular aspect. In order to focus on the overall well-being of the children, morning assemblies are conducted regularly. Children are taken up for yoga. Different yogas and pranayams are taken. Yoga Day celebration was also done very enthusiastically. Children participated. And this is for both the sections. I'm talking about pre-primary as well as primary. The response has been very nice. In fact, I would say children love being on the ground and enjoying the playtime. These are some glimpses of the experiential learning that takes place in the school. These are images of the preschool children with hands-on experiences and learning that is being taken care of. There are different ways and methodologies in which the teachers are implementing it so that the children enjoy learning at the preliminary stage. It's an example of clay activity. Here we find children doing mathematical calculations using some beads. These are glimpses of the Scout and Guide training program and small assemblies that we had, wherein children had prepared small charts with slogans and they had presented it before the assembly. We have the Eco Club doing a small activity of planting saplings. Then we have the STEM lab, children who had come up with some projects in the STEM lab and they were working on it. These are students of higher classes, 7th, 8th and 9th standard students. Along with maths, education and sports, we are also taking care of the cultural aspect, the creative aspect of the children. So preschool had planned for the fancy dress competition. The response was beautiful because children draped up in small little animals had come, and they were also given an opportunity to speak in front of the teachers and express that I am an elephant and how would I be like. So that was a fun thing that we all enjoyed watching the children, and they also had fun. Then we took a lot of clay activities for our children, basically to fine motor skill polishing. So clay activity, pot painting, rakhi making are these things which are happening in our regular art and craft classes. There is a big list of competition days and events that we celebrate. I would just like to read through. We had inter-house competitions arranged in the last 6 months for English, Hindi recitation competition, And along with that, Shlok Pathan, story narration, art and craft, drawing craft activities, fancy dress competition were conducted in the last year. In addition to this, important days like Kargil Vijay Divas is a very important day, and children need to know about the importance of such important days wherein a patriotic feeling can be inculcated. So Kargil Vijay Divas, along with that Ashadi Ekadashi celebration, the significance of Ashadi Ekadashi, why we celebrate. So basically when we have assemblies, we make it a point that children know why we are celebrating it, the history behind it, the reason behind it. Muharram, Guru Purnima, the significance of Guru Purnima and Guru in our life. Saraswati Pujan, Janmashtami celebration was conducted for preschool, and children enjoyed with the dahi handi, with tiny little hands trying to, children becoming Krishna and playing the role of Krishna, so that was really done well. Hindi Divas was celebrated where children recited Hindi poems, dohas of prominent poets. It was a wonderful thing. Nutrition Week is very importantly taken care of, because we find that nowadays children are not very much into healthy eating habits. So nutrition, the importance of nutrition, again small enactments, observing it throughout the week, what food to be brought. So these small things are we are trying to implement. Another initiative that we had taken on Nag Panchami was Anti-Superstition Day. Okay, explaining the importance of Nag Panchami, why we celebrate it, but there are certain superstitions which have percolated into the society, so creating an awareness on that. A small video clipping was shown to the children. World Ozone Day was also observed. Grandparents' Day was observed in the preschool, and we had a beautiful response from the grandparents. I would like to share, the grandparents were thrilled to celebrate that Grandparents' Day, because that day was for them. So children performed small acts for them. They thanked the grandparents for the value that they have added to their lives in today's times when both the parents are working, and the role that the grandparents play in grooming, shaping, building the children, developing good habits, narrating stories. I would say many grandparents had tears in their eyes when they were honored and when they were felicitated. So that was a very heart-touching moment that we experienced. Then we had Reading Inspiration Day in memory of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So again, coming back to promoting reading culture, so that we go ahead with great personalities and take inspiration from them and inculcate it and make it a part and parcel of our life. Dashera celebration, Diwali celebration, Children's Day celebration, these were some other celebrations that we had on the campus. During our school assemblies and schedule, we try and bring it to us. Children's Day was celebrated with a small fun activity which the teachers had organized for the children, so that they enjoy the day. It is their day. The innocence, the simplicity was reflected in the day, in the activities that they performed. These are some glimpses of Guru Purnima presentations. Janmashtami with the children, with the handi, the Krishnas, the Bala Krishnas, Saraswati Pujan done. Hindi recitation competition, importance of how Hindi or whichever language we speak should be spoken clearly with proper pronunciation, and develop the habit to learn few more languages. Develop your competencies. That Shlok Pathan was taken care of. Drawing competition, I'm very glad to share many of our children are very good artists. So they did we did participate in two competitions. One was organized by the Panchayat Samiti, which was Bal competition, Bal Rango, I forget the name. And other one was Sadhu Vaswani Mission had conducted one competition which was to inculcate the value of compassion and empathy towards animals and to people around. So that was also a wonderful competition. This competition we conducted on 14th of November, recently on the occasion of Children's Day. This is an example of Nutrition Day week when children are sitting together and bringing fruits in their tiffin boxes and they're enjoying the meal together. Glimpses of Reading Inspiration Day. We can see over here students of class 1 and 2 with books in their hands. These are glimpses of Children's Day where children are having some fun games which are being played. Diwali celebration. We had Diwali celebration with children making lanterns in the class with whatever little material they had. And sports exhibition. I would like to say that National Sports Day was celebrated in the school, and children were given the responsibility to make projects of the sports that they like. So children came up with wonderful projects related to basketball, football, the ground mapping, and so they put up this particular presentation. We had this small exhibition, mini exhibition, held in our sports room, and children sat and they explained to their friends as to what was a basketball court like, what was a chess board like, what all basic elements of the sport. So this also was a very enthusiastic participation we found from the children. They did a wonderful job over here. We are very grateful to the management for having provided us well-furnished classrooms, safe environment over here with the soft boards, with the benches and all. It is really wonderful that children get a lot of opportunity to be in safe environments to learn. Next, we have a very well-furnished library. We have a computer lab. I'm grateful to Pejawar sir and the family for having donated the computer lab, which is adding value to the learning of the children. Children are now able to have access to technology. They are learning HTML, they are learning coding. So that I'm sure is going to help them in their journey ahead. And if they learn at the early age, that would be definitely helping them know their path and walk onto it as early as possible. So this has definitely helped us a lot. I'm grateful to you, sir, for the kind donation that you have made. These are the images of the Mahavachan Utsav, wherein the children were supposed to record a video of what they liked about that particular book, and these were we had to upload it onto the website. So these are the images of the children who participated in the Mahavachan Utsav. I'm very grateful that we also have a science lab. Our science lab is well equipped. Our teachers are taking due care of it. So during science classes or whenever possible, we do take our children to the science lab so that they can have hands-on experiences in the science lab. Grateful to the management again for a wonderful music room and the music teachers also, Avinash Kedari sir and the music room. Children have developed a liking for music. They are eagerly waiting for music. And I'm really glad to share that this year our school participated in the inter-school patriotic song competition, which was organized at Talegaon, where from the rural sector we had 45 plus school participating and we bagged the first prize. So that was wonderful. And tremendous efforts were taken by the music teachers as well as the children. So I'm really glad because it was a very tough competition and our children did it beautifully well, yeah. Moving ahead with the staff training and development, children can be groomed and shaped and molded only if the staff is taken care of. So again, the management, our trustees are guiding us so that we organize staff training programs and initiative at the school level so that the staff is trained and equipped so that they handle the children in the way and mold them the direction that we expect. Language workshops for basic training was conducted so that teachers improve their language, develop proficiency, and accordingly inculcate those same practices into our children, whether it is reading, speaking, writing, or storytelling. So storytelling workshop was also organized for the teachers. So teachers were trained for storytelling so that they start telling stories, and gradually we can have the children also being trained for storytelling, which will help them enhance their language potentials and competencies. Sound Foundations, phonics training for teachers. This training was conducted by Anjali Morris Foundation in December 2023. And since that time onwards, we are closely associated with the Morris Foundation. They are conducting training sessions for teachers, as well as we have the team coming to the campus for observing the classes and give feedbacks as to what improvement or what scope of development the teachers have, so that it is monitored carefully and it is benefiting the children. I would like to highlight over here, we also had Vedvani initiative which was taken up, and this was for a period of around 10 weeks, where teachers engaged in sessions of language abilities, practical application of English language, and this was conducted. I'm grateful to Dr. Geeta Heble ma'am for being associated with us for a very long time and being helping us out with the training programs. In addition to this, we also have Dr. Deepa Udivar madam, who is very closely associated with the school. I'm really grateful to ma'am. She comes all the way from Mumbai, and she takes remedial sessions for our children, and she helps them helps us identify the children with challenges and trains the teachers also, guides us. We have also had one-to-one interaction with the parents of certain children wherein help was needed. Then we have Dr. Anjali Morris Foundation, which has organized refreshers course for teachers and is helping us train teachers so that we can move ahead in a journey of academic excellence. In the last week, that is on 16th of November, we had Mr. Chaitanya Kalyanpur visiting our school and conducted a session for teachers on life skills. Basically, he focused on was positive thinking, because the basic thing is that if teachers are positive, the positivity of the teacher will seep down into the system and we'll be able to build up a good team and carry on with our mission and vision on the long run. Last 2 days, that is 29th of November and 30th of November, we attended a wonderful workshop by Dr. Nilufar Aga. This workshop was titled as Ignite Potential. All the teachers had a wonderful time because we learned a lot many things in this. Basically, it catered to communication skills, how these can be honed, how it will make you as an individual effective not only in your professional life but in your personal life as well. Communication as an institution also was focused on, so that we learned, we had a lot of takeaways from this particular workshop, and we very soon, whatever suggestions were given by Aga Madam would be implemented so that we smoothen our process of communication in our school and bring in more clarity, bring in more development and more progress at our level. These are some of the glimpses of the training programs that we had. In the first picture, we see Dr. Anjali Morris Foundation conducting, trainers conducting the workshop. Second picture, we have life skills session taken by Kalyanpur sir. Image with Geeta Heble ma'am and Deepa Pachi conducting a workshop on how to identify the problems in the early stage, so that if earlier they are tracked, we can provide some solutions. So how to hold the pencil, identify the children, learning problems, difficulties, how to identify. So some tips were given during that session. These are the glimpses of the session that we have day before yesterday. That is on Friday and Saturday, conducted by Dr. Nilefar Aga. Lastly, I would come to the last point, parental participation and support. The school has initiated a lot of programs, or I would say has started with the initiative to involve parents into the school functioning, because the parental response is important in the overall grooming of the children. So we had something that we call as sending, particularly for the preschool, sending 10 new words through the groups to the parents, so that they get to know what are the English words, so that they use it and the children catch that vocabulary and implement it or use it in their day-to-day communication in the school. Then we have also had parent orientation sessions at the beginning of the year to orient the parents on to what is the philosophy of the school, what are the guidelines that they need to adhere to, and what kind of cooperation and support we expect from their end. I would like to also highlight that every fourth Saturday, we have parent-teacher meetings, so that parents are given a platform to interact with the teachers face-to-face, direct communication, and in case any meetings or anything, remedial improvement classes, anything that needs to be catered to as far as the child is concerned, according to that, then we plan out and we go ahead with the academic. So this is what it is. In addition to this, I would also like to say our parents have been very, very helpful. In the last few months, we had a lot of things happening all over Maharashtra. We had Sakhi Savitri and a lot of other initiatives taken by the government. So they have been instrumental in providing all the necessary help, whether it is the local authorities, whether it is the police, the PI team coming and visiting the school and instructing the children on basic awareness on good touch, bad touch sessions, on safety measures to be followed by the children outside. So we have been very grateful to the local community for helping extending a helping hand towards the school and for the smooth functioning of it. Achievements of Paridnanashram Vidyalaya, as I already pointed out, our school bagged the first prize at the patriotic song competition. Second was, I would like to say, in the month of August, we had a competition called as School Sansad competition. This was organized by Dr. Advocate Bhonde High School in Lonavla. Our team of students was supposed to be sent. The basic idea was to give an exposure to the children as to how the ministry functions. So they were supposed to take up a role of a minister, or for agriculture, minister for finance, and raise issues, debate over it. So that was a wonderful exposure. Our children participated in that competition, and I would like to highlight, though we did not win the competition, but our performance was very good, and that was appreciated by the school, by all the schools who participated. Then we have, as I already pointed out, we did have the Sadhu Vaswani mission competition, which we had. Students participated enthusiastically. We had 300 plus students participating. We are awaiting the results. These are small achievements, I would say, small steps taken towards our goal. Yes. Inter-school patriotic song competition with Avinash sir, the team, the trophy, and our music teacher. Images of Advocate Bhonde High School, where our team is debating with the other team. The images are being shared. With this, I conclude my presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insightful presentation. School clap go. With immense pride, our choir bring forth a patriotic song followed by bhajan that evokes the spirit of unity and paints a picture of a nation's diverse yet harmonious fabric. I also feel proud to share that our school choir participated in the Taluka level patriotic song competition organized by Rotary Club of Talegaon and bagged the first prize. Let's welcome them with a huge round of applause. This patriotic song will be followed by bhajan.
राजा पंडित
That was beautifully presented. School clap go. It is an honor and privilege to have Swamiji with us today. As a small token of a deep respect, we humbly present this gift to Swamiji. While no gift can truly express the gratitude we feel for all that Swamiji have shared with us, we hope this gesture serves as a reminder of the love and respect we hold for Swamiji. With utmost respect, we present this gift to Swamiji. School clap go. Yeah, that drawing is made by a drawing teacher, Sanjeevani ma'am, and that other picture is made by our student Prathamesh of standard 8th. School clap go. As we proceed with today's program, we are honored to have with us Shri Praveen Kadle sir, trustee of Karla Education Trust, whose vision and leadership have been an integral part in shaping this institution and guiding us towards success. Without further delay, I request Praveen sir to kindly address the students and share some words of guidance and encouragement.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah, Om Shri Bhavare Shankaraya Namah, Om Shri Matre Namah. Kadu madam, I must confess I had question in my mind whether I should address the gathering today in English or in Marathi. But this is an English medium school and all of you spoke English so fluently that I should only speak in English. So I hope I have your permission. Thank you. It's now, I think, almost 7 years or 8 years, Ajay ma'am, 8 years since this Karla Education Trust was formed and the school was started in the 9 years. Yeah, 2015, yes. And we were given the permission by the Gram Panchayat of Karla to set up this school, starting with the pre-primary, in fact nursery, I think, junior KG nursery, and then we started, and then we had our own building here. And had it not been thanks to this COVID problem or pandemic, we would have perhaps started here in end of 2019 or early 2020, definitely from academic year 2020-21. Anyway, whatever happened, and we have now this beautiful complex. And I thank all the donors and our own team, our architect, as well as our own internal project team, which made this happen. Of course, our contractor. So that's their kind of efforts, which has really helped us in having this beautiful campus. Of course, I'm quite sure that additional land that we are buying, and with the guidance and continuous guidance from Swamiji, this campus will further grow. We will have the skilled kind of a level of skilled institution here for the children, as well as for the students who pass out from here. We will also have the 11th and 12th standard here, which is going to be, am I right? It's as a part of the new education policy. It's an integral part, so we will also have that very soon. We're waiting for some government approvals, and after we get the government approvals, then we will start that activity as well. School is something, or our educational institution is something which is definitely important from the point of view of improving the educational knowledge or educational kind of a training of our students. And I'm very happy that whatever you demonstrated, Madam, through our students in the last half an hour, 45 minutes, is really inspiring. Is really, really inspiring. And I think it augurs well that the school, as I have been requesting you, that should become a role model in our taluka here, Mawal Taluka. It should become maybe in top 3 or 5 schools in the next 3 or 4 years' time. And going forward, maybe in Pune district, because Mawal is a part of Pune district, it should become one of the top 10 schools in the whole of Pune district. That's a challenge not only in front of you, but also in front of the governing council as well as the trustees and all of us. Of course, we in this effort, we are always guided by Swamiji. Swamiji, we are always grateful to you for your guidance and also your probing questions that keep us always on our toes, and it helps us also in a way in terms of how we can bring in more improvements. I should at this stage also thank Anand Pejawar ma'am. So Anand Pejawar ma'am, when this school site was getting developed or getting constructed, he came forward. He personally, his family personally, and also through his company for which he was working, through all these efforts, he contributed towards the robo lab as well as computer lab, and also I think the furniture and everything that we kind of equipped our school with, as you mentioned, madam, in your speech, the best quality furniture that we have here in the school. School is not just for the educational pursuits, but also for all-round improvement. What you mentioned in your speech was the holistic training, holistic upliftment, a holistic kind of a improvement. We from our side believe in having value-based learning, value-based teaching, but through the various extracurricular activities, it's not just the academic performance, but also the non-academic performance in whether it's elocution competition, music competition, sports, and so on and so forth, drawing, painting, whatever. That's where our school can, and the children can get a complete training in their pursuit of education. I'm happy to mention that in the last 2 or 3 years, our school has performed 100% passing percentage in the 10th standard. So, which this year will have our am I right? So, I don't want to take too much of time. We are all eager to hear Swamiji's Ashirvachan. I just want to wish all of you all the best and contribute, whether they are students, the parents, the teachers, the management team of the school, the governing council, and everybody. I would like all of us to make this school one of the great institutions, and we should make Parindanashram Swamiji, his Samadhi is here, Parindanashram Swamiji, even him and our Sadhyaja Shankarashram Swamiji, very proud of our institution. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and inspiring words. Your guidance will surely motivate us and our students to achieve greater heights in their academic and their personal journeys. School clap go. We humbly request you to bless the sweets so that they may bring happiness, prosperity, and spiritual growth to everyone who receives them. We humbly request Swamiji to inaugurate the Computer and STEM lab and bless the students who will be using it. These labs play a crucial role in the overall development of the students.
हरतु मे ध्वान्तं समृद्धिर्नमोऽस्तुते। ॐ बोधिदेवतायै नमः। सर्वोपचारार्थं समर्पयामि।
ॐ नमः पार्वतीपतये हर हर महादेव।
A software package that can create separate pages or slides. My PowerPoint can create beautiful slideshows with text, images, audio, and video. And it is also the program that we use if we have to make transparencies for overhead projector.
Okay. Demonstrate something. Okay. Fifth. So which is this? Is
Microsoft PowerPoint.
very interesting.
This is Microsoft Word. This Microsoft Word is a word processing program that is important for academic writing and research projects because it helps with features like formatting, editing, etc. This I have written a paragraph on myself and I have.
How old are you?
I'm,
Which bike do you ride on Marine Drive? Ah. Coco. Hey, Coco. Very good. Very nice. You type this up. Very good.
Microsoft Paint or Print is a free editing program, free graphic editing program. It comes in the all versions of Microsoft Paint features. Crop the pictures, we can draw anything, we can shoot, we can see the movie or cartoons, etc. File formats, we can do GIF, PNG, JPG, etc.
Very good. You can show something you have made. Oh, you're using the icon only to make albums. What is your name? Chirag.
This course teaches Microsoft Excel basics as use of statistical analysis system, SAS software of making more complex statistical analysis. Although the knowledge of how to navigate in Windows environment is helpful, this manual is created for the computer knowledge. And this is mark sheet. Here it is roll number, subjects, and total and percentage. It is written in pie chart.
Automatically produced in the site. Very, very nice.
This is and my output of HTML introduction.
You want to show something? You can do something? That is what you have done? Okay. Seventh answer. Very nice. Very nice.
So what would you like to do?
Statistics in the class.
So you want to study statistics? Mathematics, statistics.
Jai Shankar, good to see you. What are you going to show me now? Okay, where do I start this way? This one?
Which component? The components we have used in this project, my roommate Swaroop will demonstrate you. Breadboard, Arduino board, jumper wire,
Okay.
So then the smoke sensor will detect the smoke. Then it will send the signal forward to the LED, and buzzer will buzz and the LED will glow.
Demonstrate.
Yes, now my image model will show how it works.
Okay, the sound will lose connection. Yeah, that will set it. Yeah, this is working. Okay, good. Who made all this?
Yes, this we made this and the work
Correct. Very nice.
we made this project for the safety of pupils.
Correct.
This project used in house, a school as well as in the factories with no high risk of fire.
In future, if this project gets succeeded, we will add sprinklers to it. When the smoke detector will detect the smoke, it will send signal and the sprinklers will get activated.
My name is
Now I request you to detailed information about the components which we use in smart home.
When we brought some garbage forward to the servo motor opened this lid, then we will be throw garbage in the
Shankar and Namaste. We have made the project of radar detector. For the project, we have made a model of ship. We have used cardboard, colorful papers, and book cover, etc. We have used Arduino as a microcontroller, servo motor for rotation, and ultrasonic sensor for the detection. And for the connection, we have used jumper wires. As we see, it is rotating. The range is now shorter, but after when it comes an obstacle in front of this, it appears as red here. Here, as an example, I can show you. When there is nothing in front of it, it shows in green. So we have made this project by after hearing the story of Great Titanic. Because of the lack of this sensor only, many people had died. As a future scope, we can make this. We can increase the length of the project, and we can try that there should be no harm in the sea.
Very nice.
It is safety for us. I will introduce the components. We have used Arduino board for microcontroller, jumper wires for connection, the keypad to input the password, LCD to show the password, and servo motor for rotation.
So nice.
If we put one password, it will not work.
Now we will explain you what components we have used. The components we have used are ultrasonic sensor as a detector, Arduino as a microcontroller, buzzer, alarm, wires as a connectors, goggles as a wearable. And now we will explain you what this project aims for. This project aims to blind crippled or disabled person, and it will use ultrasonic sensor, and it will sense any object within 30 centimeter. And any object come front of ultrasonic sensor, it will sense and it will allow. And in future, if this project gets succeed, then we will add a voice command in this. So if any object comes in front, then it will detect and blind person can change his direction.
Right now it is giving the.
Yes. He will walk freely also.
Very nice. Very good.
What is the problem we are trying to solve? The problem we are trying to solve is drowsiness. Drowsiness means lack of sleep or sleep deficiency. So, per year, over 1 lakh accidents happen because of drowsiness. 70,000 of them result into injuries and 1,500 of them result into deaths. That's sad, isn't it? So stop it. We have introduced our anti-sleep alarm system. We will give a demo.
It is more detected.
So as you see, the wheel is working when the driver is worried. But the driver closes his eyes, the wheel stops and the alarm goes off. That's our project. In the future, we are trying to do, if the driver closes his eyes for more than 10 seconds, the AI will take over the car and find a parking spot. If that does not happen, and the parking spot is way too far, the fire department would be automatically called by the AI and it will take over. And 2,000 rupees fine will be given to the government. So now I would like to pass on into Shlok. He will explain the circuit.
In this project, the Arduino board is used. The use of Arduino board, microcontroller sensor. Second is relay module. It is the engine. Car's engine. Buzzer to produce alarm. To use alarm. Battery to the power supply. DC motor is used for the wheel. IR sensor to detect the eyes.
The movement of eyes. And at last, the jumper wires used for connection and indication. Thank you, sir.
Now I pass Jarmesh to say the components that are used in this project. The component's name is Arduino board, raindrop sensor, servo motor, sensors, and jumper wire. Now I pass to Adesh to say the components name and uses are used in this project. Components name first servo motors. First servo motors, jumper wires, and Arduino board, and uses there are microcontroller circuit, to detect raindrop, to move the clothes rod and connections. Now I pass Yagnesh to do the working of this project. When the cloth is dry in the sunlight and mainly it is raining, so the raindrop sensor is sense the raindrop and its pass signal to servo motor through Arduino board, and the servo motor take the clothes inside, and from this the clothes will do not drench.
Correct. Do that again. Right, that is not working. So you took water and you dropped it.
Now pass Aditya Sawant to say the information of this project.
Very nice.
Jai Shankar and Namaste. This project can be used mainly during rainy season, which aims to not involve human intervention to protect those from rain.
Very good. Very nice.
Is Sufyan Sheikh, Sandesh Kedari, and Maharudra Deshmukh. Now I would like to introduce our project. that is fault detection in transmission. We got the idea after realizing that how important it is to have reliable power transmission. A transmission line is initially used to transfer electricity, but it is easily affected or damaged by the faults, which can lead to issues such like power outages, short circuits, fire. Our will focus on the methods to detect this issue quickly and improve the safety. Our goal was to design a system that identify this problem and alert the operators. However, we faced some few challenges along the way. One of the main difficulties was to understand the complex technology and connection behind the transmission. Now I request Sufyan to explain the use of our project.
Thank you, Rakib. Now I like to explain the uses of our project. First is avoiding big failures. It will detect program early and stop from becoming big and costly issues. Saving money. It will detect and stop. It will not damage the expensive equipment. Protecting environment. Prevent leaks and other issues. Can't harm our nature. So then it will protect our environment. Then improving safety. Dangerous situation like fires, shocks, and other issues. Feature class of our project is first is quick alert. From that it will directly alert to our phone, notify to our phone that what is the problem and which equipment is damaged. And enhance fault location. From that it will say exactly where is the fault in the area. Thank you. Now I like to call Suresh.
Thank you. Now I like to say the name of the component that we use in the project. First is the charger model. Charger model to give to power to relay model. Relay model give to connected to flame detection. And flame detection give to power to LED bulb. Now I would like to call the Maruti for the explain the work of the project.
Now I would like to explain the working of our project. This is charger module which transfer electricity to all the supply. This is flame detection sensor which detect flame, fire, electric shock circuit. If it detects, the power supply will stop. Thank you.
Thank you.